Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. If you recognize that song from when Swappy was here, it's called We Wanna Live. It's a remake of Carl and Carol Jacobs' song. It's a modern version because it applies today so much. Also on that track, besides Carl and Carol and Swappy, is the Calypso Monarch, Terri Lyons. And guess what? She's here in studio with us this morning. Good morning, Terri.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
How you going?
I am fine. I'm alive, so I'm great.
Give thanks for that, huh?
Always.
Now, the orange economy, as it's called now by UNESCO, they decided to call the creative economy the orange economy. And, you know, it facilitates all of the sectors that fall under the creatives. So from performers to DJs to
writers,
to writers to intellectual property of all sorts, artists, painters, people who make bags and stuff. They all fall under the orange economy. And I understand that you have taken it upon yourself to assist this economy.
Yes, I take it upon myself to assist in the economy, not just because I want to, it is needed. There are a lot of artists that were able to, you know, carry on their lives comfortably, but during this pandemic time, there is a strain, right? And we can't turn a blind eye or ignore the fact that we all need assistance in somewhat way. So I took it upon myself. Actually, I went on Instagram asking for like baby pampers and adult pampers and stuff like that. And this guy called Lance Cardigan in Canada, he contacted me. So the company in Camper, a company called Camper out in Montreal, helped me fill 12 barrels. 12 barrels in, and a lot of people out there who haven't experienced Trinidad Carnival.
Right.
They haven't been to Carnival. They speak French because Montreal, is a French speaking. So, and with the company Camper and Lance, they filled 12 barrels along with myself and a cousin
What
of mine.
What barrels having them?
Food stuff,
Okay.
clothing for kids. We have adult pampers, kids, newborn pampers, more or less food stuff. I'm trying to get that organized for Christmas, if not for Christmas, January, because we know January is a year within the year.
Watch now, it's a whole 4 months of January, you know, a whole 4 months of January.
Within the year, but I am getting great response, but I'm still asking for more, you know, if anyone, any company out there that wants to assist, contact me, DM me. We all open. I want to thank Ndale Young and also Devlin Thomas, who also is assisting me in preparing these stuff.
How do you determine who gets from this 12 barrels of
I have the names
goodies?
down.
Okay.
I have their names,
So
their number, and the area.
Who have been most affected in the economy, in the creative sector, or how does it
Everybody is affected differently.
Right.
So even though somebody still has their job, it's either they got a pay cut or
Right.
they have to work overtime for on a paid from since 2012.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it does not add up because things are rising.
The price of everything does rise except the salaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things are rising. So it doesn't matter when you see somebody working, it's like, they shouldn't get a hamper because they are working. They are working on a salary from since 2013, 12 or 2009. And the price of what it was back then is not the price now. And there are people have to decide what bill we're going to pay this month. You know what? We will not pay the lights this month, but we will buy groceries. People shouldn't have to be going through that.
That shouldn't be a struggle, but it is a
reality.
reality.
It is a reality. And as much as people see me, I did not grow up with a gold spoon in my mouth. Yes, my father is who he is, but I still had a hard life. So I cannot forget how it was and just ignore it. So it's in me because I myself want help too. You understand?
But yet still, even though you're saying that you want help, you're still taking it upon yourself to be able to go on.
Yes,
and
because
help
I'm
others.
still in a better position than most. You understand me? So, and the first thing I always do is thank God for life. I'm not trying to be cliche or song, then, you know, nice on the interview. But by the end of the day, I had to thank God for life. As much as I might complain about it at times, I'm alive to complain about it. So I thank God for that.
So how long does this initiative run for? Is it just this one-off thing?
No, I don't want it to be a one-off thing because food's just finished, you know.
Exactly.
Grocery just finished. So this is what I'm trying to reach out to NAMDEFCO also to help because I have 202 names.
Wow.
You understand me?
Wow.
To supply
and those names were all
for.
submitted to you via your Instagram?
Though I got some names from like Tuco, and then the majority of the names artists does confine in other artists.
Right.
And with that, Kimberly over in Tobago, she's also a Calypsonian. Oh my gosh, she got real names over from Tobago. Because I cannot do it for artists in Trinidad and not do it in Tobago.
Of course.
Because this is our culture.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's Trinidad and Tobago. So with that now, I got the majority of the names from other artists.
Okay.
Because they will know each other's situation more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because we are there. Artists are real, we are real pride to it. We want to come out, but then I cannot blame them because if an artist come out here, either stand up in a line for a hamper or anything like that, anybody in culture will say, well, they do it all their money. And well, not everybody have Rihanna money. You understand me? And if they really know the nitty-gritty, I think people in culture don't get enough respect, especially when it comes financially. You understand me? There are a lot of times we perform. Right now, dues owing me. There are a lot of times I perform for free.
Imagine that.
You understand me? There are a lot of times that we perform for free just for the love of it and just for it to continue. You understand? And dues is owing us right now. So I'm more asking like the companies to more or less assist in getting, I said assist. If you realize I'm pushing the word assist and not help, because if the place was as it should be, these people would have been able to handle their endeavors themselves. But right now, we cannot ignore the fact that they need assistance.
Because this economy has been closed since 2020.
Of course, so it is a strain, and not every artist have the opportunity to fly.
Yeah.
You understand me? Not every artist will have the opportunity to even fly and get the amount for their worth.
Yeah.
You understand me? Some people will think, well, they're just performing for five minutes. Yeah, but it took me close to like a month to get this music done.
It took you 10 years to get to this level of your career.
All of that too. So you understand me? So a lot of people don't take that into consideration. That's why I do not complain for people price. You know, I might ask for a discount.
Yeah. But Terri, do you think the onus is on the artists to be able to help each other?
Yes, in the sense of right now, I think right now it opened the eyes of a lot of people in culture where we really need each other. It did.
But we have this problem where we don't stick together. Like, you know, you have people who into
But I don't even think it's culture alone. I think it's
a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. You understand me? But in times in these prevalent times, I think it opened the eyes to a lot of people that we do need it now. And we need to carry that on even when the place, you know, when they, as I say, back to normal. But
there's no back
to normal. But when the place, you know, people are comfortable in order to make money, we should still carry that sense of helping each other. Because sometimes somebody's help does not mean financially or any groceries.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's mental. That's why I just ask everybody, and while on TV now, please, I am asking for people in culture and even John Public, when you see someone, good morning, good evening, and please let the second question be, how are you going?
But you had
how
to
is your mental?
To the answer, though. You had to actually listen to the answer. That's the hard part. Because we always say that to everybody, how are you going? You all right? And it's always like a fleeting passing, yeah. Nobody actually, if I was to stop and tell you,
I understand what you mean.
How are really going?
Yeah, no, but we had to listen right now because right now, this mental state, that's what I say, even if you're working, it's a mental thing right now. Not everybody could deal with this. You understand me? So I would rather people ask, how are you going? Be a brother's keeper as they really, you know, say, but act on it. Don't just say it because it sounds good.
Terri, do you think then in that case, since we have so many people that need assistance, Carnival 2022, Safe Zone Carnival, you're for it or you're not for it?
I was in Miami and I did shows over there. They even had the carnival. And the carnival felt safe for me in the sense of you have to show a PCR test in order to get into the venue. Yes, there was a mixture of both sides. We know what sides we're talking about.
The vax
and the unvax.
How was a mixture? Oh, I mean, because it's just a PCR test?
Because they were more paying attention on making sure that everybody is in there negative.
Not necessarily vaccinated.
Because, you know, obviously if we're vaccinated, you could still, you know,
so
it was a safe, I felt safe.
Right.
And I was good. And they had like tents outside the venue. So if you didn't have your PCR test, you can have have that test done on the spot. You just have to wait 45 minutes or
To get
30
the
minutes,
results.
which is okay because music playing, you're hearing it from
You
inside.
can wine outside.
And you're liming, you have on your costume,
Right.
and you're just outside, chipping, waiting for your results, and it comes in your email, and you show it, and you enter, and the carnival was safe.
But do you think we could pull that off here? Because Carnival here is not like Carnival Miami. That's one
No,
venue.
true.
That's
That
one venue.
is
We
one
have it
venue. Yeah,
everywhere.
that is true. If we have to have it here, I guess we'll have to have it in, like, you know, one in the stadium and so forth.
Velodrome.
And in order for that whole PCR negative test only in order to enter into FETS to work, the thing is the PCR test will have to be free, and I don't think that is going to be. So that's a whole different topic.
Indeed. But Terri, if people want to come on board, if companies who are watching and they're interested in assisting, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, you can reach out to me on Instagram DM, and there's a number there that you can call. It's on Instagram. Just check Terri Lyons 82 on Instagram. Also on Facebook. Don't worry, it's not different names. You have to look for Swagalicious Darky and all that. Terri Lyons 82, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Same name across the board. The number is there. You can DM me. Those who have my number, you can contact me. You can email me. I am open and ready for assistance.
It doesn't mean she's not a swagalicious darky, though. Terri Lyons, ladies and gentlemen, assisting the orange economy, the creative sector, to get through this pandemic as we've been trying to do together and doing it safely. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I
We
will.
take a quick break and come back with more inside in our morning show. Stay tuned.